In this category of the experiment that is indicated to have been successful before it was created, I am demonstrating both discovery and validation of the seemingly impossible displacement of trees that I was forced to attempt to accurately deduce could only have been caused if people in a time apart from us with identical geographic, that is, the weather and all non-biologic matter that is not capable of choice, is present in both timelines. I created a name for this category of evidence in the full context of the experiment to be Vegetation Displacement by different human choices in another timeline. In one of two locations where it was evident to me that many different humans' choices, and not just one as indicated at one of the locations, had to have been made slightly differently throughout a large area of woods surrounding the remnants of a possibly 300-year-old border-defining rock wall, where perhaps one or more builders had significant opportunity to make seemingly insignificant choices that may be very similar to those choices made at the ancient rock wall. Similar in the displacement of the solid matter of stable and identical geographic history of our planet, and perhaps it will be discovered to be an identical geographic history of this entire cosmos. Please use the concept of the opening of your mind and attempt to feel hope as this compilation of this category of evidence proceeds in the following exposure of both the physical, as is made available by both my mother's photographs and of my own, that had been taken and where will available in digital format and distributed throughout the internet, and the amazingly circumstantial evidence that is confined within the context of a veritable laboratory of the internet and a confident amateur website, and the person whose past and present and future may have been used by many others in a time apart. They are the team. Time Travel Wish Notes, June the 11th, 2016.
Time Travel Wish Notes. Those of you first looking, you should probably look at the vegetation displacement by human choices in another timeline. That, through 2015, was the most quizzical appearance of an impossibility in nature, biology, and likely so the cosmos. And I spent months trying to figure out what was going on up there. First I thought, gee, the government is pointing some kind of gravitational disruption device at these locations. I entertained all kinds of weird stuff, as is the nature of this kind of experiment. An experiment where you have to forego all steps of the scientific method, have bias and hope. But it was important throughout it all, even the weird trees thing, that I take my time, be happy, let evidence or so-called objects of the paradox find me. That's a control I can't validate was in play, but I can tell you it is. So, the trees. What you are seeing is the effect of possibly the same people, maybe a couple of different people, doing the same task, but choosing different stones. An uncertainty in the moment of a stone that is not very important because the rock walls at the 3-acre wood are insignificant to their appearance. Their role is to show a boundary, make an approximately 2.5 to 3 foot barrier for livestock to not pass over. Get it done as fast as you can, so you could see one rock where you walk over to pee and see a rock, pick it up on the way back. That kind of thing. Those different choices made different trees grow in different places, especially on that south side of the wall, where there was a natural geologically made path up to the hill. Several homes in this colonial town would have participated in both hunting up there and working in an orchard, a small orchard that had covered the hillside decades ago. Apples. So that's another note on vegetation displacement. James out.
Time, travel, wish, notes.